You know, John,
17 of them.
you were talking about your daughter, Ashley. As a matter of fact, we thought she was coming tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I thought it was Ashley coming tonight. I know it was John. But anyhow, and I watched that Pomona race. I got back to the coach last week in time to watch. It was incredible, the emotion that you went through. I'm a little nervous sitting by you because you were kissing everybody in sight.
Yeah.
You were running up and down pit road. Watch this. I mean, here you are. Like you said, you get your heap in the race.
Yeah.
You're in. Now, that was Ashley. That was Ashley.
Right.
Okay. Ashley's in. After she had been bumped out, she had to make that run to get back in the race.
That was her last shot.
Last shot.
And it's just for a dad, it's just a heartbreaker. You know that your kid's not going to make it, especially when you took her out.
Yeah, and she doesn't look like she's really all. She doesn't really look like she's all that happy about getting lifted up and kissed all over. And
Hey, turn left!
It's amazing. You know, you worry just like in NASCAR. You worry about your children, but when you really look at them and you look in that cockpit and you see those little eyes, it's the same little girl at 2 years old that fell off her tricycle or the first time she fell cheerleading, and yet here she is in this 330-mile-an-hour hot rod, and the monster's out there, I tell her. And she had a big fire at Vegas, and that's what we call the monster in NHRA drag racing. And she goes, Dad, I'm okay. I saw the monster. I swelled up inside. I said, baby, no, you saw his little brother, because I don't want to lie to her, because it's coming. But we've drilled her, we've trained her, we give her the best team, and I love her to death. And I was balling at Indy when she won Indy her first year as a rookie. I was puking behind the grandstand before she won, and then when she won, I was crying, and my sponsors came over and said, "You're pathetic." And I said, "This is my baby," you know what I'm saying? Because especially being a girl. But let's face it, in NHRA now we have 4 pro categories: top fuel, pro stock bike, and now a girl in funny cars. So you know the door's open, women's taking over. Hey, I ain't fighting it.
How did you know that sweet-looking young lady could hang on to one of those monsters?
We really worried about that. We had to put a clutch pedal in the car that had some leverage because of leg strength. We had the aerodynamics on the Ford with the wide front end that we put in years ago to make it handle really helped her in driving. Because these things, let me tell you, when they get out of the groove, they'll pull your arms out of the socket. She drops the cylinder at 300, and I mean, I saw her over on the wall at Vegas, and I saw the wall light up. That means the header's an inch off the wall. But the kid's just a little tiger. It shows you how strong women are.
I brought you a present. You were talking about this earlier,
yeah,
about the Mountain Dew car and how you unloaded it in the neighborhood. It didn't even have an engine in it, and you and Coyle loaded it up with the kids and pushed them around the cul-de-sac.
Years ago, Daryl, I'm a big fan of yours. You know that, and I love you. You helped me a lot. Just like I asked you tonight, don't let me get in trouble. If I get stupid, shut me up. But no. Pepsi came with Mountain Dew and said, Daryl just won a show in Riverside. Can we put the car in Force's garage? Because I drove the Mountain Dew funny car, but nobody knew who I was. And they dropped off Daryl Waltrip's car. And that night, we were out on the street with my crew, and they were shoving me up and down the street, and we had the girls giving them rides. And Daryl come back and said, this guy is a total idiot. He took the car that won Riverside, and he's shoving up and down the street. And I even had a picture. I still got it with my cat. My Persian cat was in the back seat.
Folks, listen, we got a whole lot more stories from John. We got Jimmy. We got a lot more to come in your way. Stay with us. We'll be right back.